guys, it's Vivian. Today I'm going to be doing a survival guide for middle school. This is towards everyone who's super nervous, super scared, and wants to know what's to come. I've been through it, I experienced it, and I survived. I know you guys can too, so stay tuned and let's get on with the video. The first piece of advice that I have to give is don't be afraid. See it as an opportunity, a place where you can meet new people, try new things. It doesn't have to be a scary place. I know I was really nervous, so a couple things you should do to kind of calm your nerves is go to the open houses. I know a lot of schools have that. Ask people you trust, older siblings, older friends that have gone to your middle school to give you an accurate image and get you kind of a taste of what it's going to be like. Look on their website. Look what kind of activities they have. Think of it as a positive place. Don't think of it as a scary place, because then you're going to start thinking it's scary and it's not. Try your best to keep your head held high and go into school unafraid. And that's asking a lot, but at least try. The second piece of advice I would like to give is what to expect in the locker rooms. Middle school does require you, at least at mine, to change in front of other people, be in the locker rooms, and it's kind of freaky. That made me really nervous too. I didn't know anything about that at elementary school. You just went to gym in your normal clothes, and this is completely new. It's a big step. It's really not a big deal. You think it is at first, and it's not. So I wouldn't freak out about the lockers. You have your little locker, you put your gym clothes in, wash your gym clothes. It smells. Just keep good hygiene. It's like being in a dressing room. That's all it is. This is kind of sad. I know it happens a lot. It's extremely common, and chances are it will happen to you. You will lose friends, but that doesn't mean that it's necessarily a bad thing. I lost friends too, but I got new friends. You meet new people. The people you're friends with in middle school isn't always going to be the people you're friends with in high school. And the same applies for the people you were with in elementary school will not be the people you're with in middle school. It's a process, and it happens, and it might feel like the end of the world, but it's not. Most times you kind of just drift apart and drift together with someone new. So I wouldn't be that nervous, but just know that it will happen. I heard that piece of advice before, that you might lose friends, don't expect to have the same friends, and I didn't think it applied to me, but it did. So just keep an open mind. Have fun and be really social. Don't be closed to only your group. Try to explore a little bit, meet new people. That doesn't mean to let go of your old friends. Just be social, be friendly. You'll have a much nicer time if you get to meet a lot of different people of a lot of different personalities. The third piece of advice I would like to give is to be active. Join the dance team, join theater, join your NJHS chapters, join your track teams and volleyball teams and soccer, basketball. Do whatever you want to do. It's okay. If there's something that you've never done before that you're really scared and you have no experience in, join it. You'll never know until you try, because you're gonna be like, oh, wait, that actually looked really cool and I wish I would have done it, and then you're gonna regret it. Just try it, and if you don't like it, just stop. But give it a try. Don't be afraid to try things. Be really active. It pays off. You'll have a lot more fun in middle school if you're a part of it. If you go to the basketball games, if you show your spirit, if you become a cheerleader, or if you become a soccer player, like, if you do things, you're going to have a more enjoyable time. You're going to meet more people, and it's going to be a lot better for you. The experience will be overall more enjoyable. So just be active. Is to stay organized. Turn in your homework assignments. Do what the teachers ask you to do. Be very punctual with all your papers, because you will be having a lot of different classes, so it's going to be kind of hard to juggle. Keep everything in a separate folder, or keep everything in an accordion folder, whatever you like, whatever works for you. Just keep on track of all your assignments, because it does get really stressful when you have so many assignments and you don't know where they are, or you lost them, or you didn't turn them in, and your grades go down because you didn't turn them in. So just be on time with everything. It's going to be a lot less stressful, and you're going to have a better time keeping track of everything. So yeah, stay organized. It's going to be a lot better. Another big thing that freaked me out, this is probably the biggest thing that freaked me out going into middle school, the locker combinations. I was freaked out that I would be the only kid in the hallway having troubles with opening their combinations. It's not that hard. Everyone is in the same boat. Almost every single kid on that first day of school is struggling. Usually there's teachers outside to help you, and it's very simple, so it's not something that complex. I am going to show you how to open a locker combination or a lock. Hopefully this helps you. So I'm starting off with my lock set at 0, and you want to remember right, left, right, which is the turns for all locks. So I'm going to be turning right to my first number, 28. Now that I'm at 28, I want to turn left, making one full turn around all the numbers, passing 0. And you don't start to go to your second number until after you've passed 0, and my second number is 12. After I'm done turning left, I turn right to my third number, 6. And it's done. The 7th piece of advice I would like to give is to try hard in school. I cannot stress it enough. A lot of people are going to tell you middle school doesn't count. A lot of people are going to tell you it doesn't matter, don't try. 7th grade, you take a lot of tests. I took the NWA tests, and they measure you on your reading and your math, sometimes even your science, and they give you these scores. Those scores determine the classes you'll be in 8th grade. In 8th grade, you'll have the same things. You'll have these scores, from your reading and math. Those scores help high schools determine whether or not they're going to put you in honors classes. They also look at your grades in 8th grade. And if your grades in 7th grade weren't good, chances are your grades in 8th grade won't be good, because you don't put yourself into that mindset that, hey, I need to try hard. If you don't try hard in 7th grade, you're not going to get into the habit of working hard in 8th grade. High schools do look at 8th grade. They do look at it to see where you should properly be placed. And if you want to get those high classes in high school, you have to have those high classes and those high scores and high grades in middle school. And that's how it works. Not only do grades help you in the aspect of getting good classes in high school, they also help you for different clubs. I was in NJHS, and you have to have a certain GPA. So if you want to get into those clubs where they only take kids with great grades, you have to work for that. You have to get that GPA to be able to qualify to get into those clubs. It also helps you with teachers. If they see you're a hardworking student, they're going to respect you more than if you're a student who doesn't care and who messes up and who goofs off. You want to be a good role model. You want to be a good student so that the teachers respect you and you have an easier time. You're going to feel a lot better going up the stage, getting your diploma, when you know that you worked really hard for that. Did the best you could on all your assignments, on everything. And you go up that stage and get it. You're like, yeah, I did finish middle school, and I finished it great. I finished it phenomenally. You're going to feel a lot better. You just will. Trying hard, having good grades helps you in high school, helps you develop good habits, helps you get into exclusive clubs, and overall it just makes you a better learner. The 8th piece of advice I have to give is to stay positive. If you're looking to make new friends in middle school, you should know that people like being around people with good energies. People are going to be less intimidated to talk to you if you show that you're happy and you're positive and you have good vibes. They're going to want to surround themselves around people that have good vibes. So will you. So being positive and being yourself is really key. I saw a lot of kids in middle school that were pretending to be people they weren't. And that really saddened me, because you shouldn't try to blend in with everyone or blend in with a group. You should just be yourself, wear what you want under dress code, do what you want, say what you want, following the rules, of course. You're gonna have a much happier time, a much better experience when you're yourself. Be yourself, be positive. When you are kind and you are yourself and you are positive, everything gets better. 9th piece of advice I have to give is to stay out of drama / trouble. No one likes to be around drama. The only people that like being around drama is people who like drama. And those aren't typically people you want to be around. It can really affect your middle school life if you're around people who are very negative, who are very dramatic, gossip a lot. You could get really hurt if, let's say, you tell your friend a secret and then that friend tells the whole school. That's not the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. Just don't get out of as much drama as you can. You don't need that. Typically, what makes people hate middle school is the drama and the fights. You don't have to be around that. There's plenty of people in middle school that are not like that, who are true friends. Stay away from drama. And about staying out of trouble, stay out of trouble. Don't cause fights. Don't be that bad kid. It doesn't serve you any good. When teachers don't respect you, when you're in the office all the time, when you become ineligible for really fun middle school activities just because of your behavior, it's just not right. If you want to have a happy time, just follow the rules. They're not that strict. Follow the rules. Stay out of drama. And the 10th piece of advice I'd like to give is kind of just a mantra, I guess. Always remember, you are off to bigger and better things. As long as you're better today than you were yesterday, you're going to be fine. Don't freak out. It's just a stepping stone. That's what it is. Middle school is your passage to high school. High school is your passage to college, and so on and so forth. You're off to bigger and better things. You're gonna have more fun. You're gonna have a lot of great experiences. So see middle school as a great place. I really enjoyed my time. If you follow the advice I gave you, you will be in ship shape. I think that's it for the video. I hope you guys listen to this because it is important, and I hope you guys have a brilliant time in middle school and you have a lot of fun and a lot of friends, and it's gonna be awesome. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe. I beg of you, please subscribe. And have a wonderful day, and don't forget to stay vivid.